I have a short story to tell you about CROV Dropshipping, and the question is it still worth it? So let me give you the overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about CROV, what do you think about? You got to think about a marketplace, a sourcing platform, a company that allows you to actually have access to all kinds of products, okay? And basically the thing is, when you want to dropship via CROV, you basically have options. You can dropship all kinds of products, and that's what we love. And I'm talking about electronics all the way to DIY and so on and so forth. And the cool thing is you can actually dropship from CROV onto Amazon, onto your Shopify store, onto Etsy, onto eBay. It's really up to you. So what we love about CROV is that CROV gives you flexibility. CROV gives you profitability, because so you actually have I think you actually have wholesale prices. So you don't have like a retail price, but you have wholesale prices. And again, the suppliers are coming from all over the place. So basically you have primarily from the US, but also China. And so what we love, and also Europe, there are some suppliers from the European Union. So when you think about CROV, I want you to think about diversity. I want you to think about flexibility. I want you to think about affordability, okay? And the cool thing is CROV takes care of everything. So CROV actually takes care of the dropshipping sourcing for you. So that's what we love. And the cool thing is that you actually are able to focus on your dropshipping business. You're able to focus on scaling. You're able to focus on promotion. What we love about CROV, and I will talk about that later on. CROV actually does a great job in terms of synchronization. So basically, you are able to synchronize your store to the CROV platform back and forth. So CROV will do the fulfillment for you, the shipping for you, and they actually can take care of the customer service also for you 24/7. And they're not really charging you anything. So basically, all the like their commission is embedded in the price that they're actually charging you. So this is really good. Okay, so when you think about CROV, think about that you don't have to spend any money up front, and they'll take care of everything. And once the sales start rolling in, they actually take a little cut of your sales, and that's it. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We're having a quick convo today about CROV. Is it worth it for dropshipping or not? I want to quickly talk to you about the process. So when you think about CROV, what is the process? How does it work? Okay. The thing is, CROV has put in place a very straightforward process, nothing complicated. So what you have to do is you go to the CROV platform. You have to submit your sourcing request. So basically, you tell them what kind of products you want to have, what kind of niche you want to really target, what kind of regions you want to have. And then what will happen is that a sourcing specialist from CROV will contact you to review your request details. And if they have any questions, they'll get back to you. So when they call you, it's more to ask very pointed questions, because they're really into granularity. They want to have details, because that's important when you think about it. When you actually place a sourcing request, it must be as detailed as possible. So what will happen is that the sourcing specialist will work. They will look into the database, and they will try to match you with the right supplier and products. And what we love is that CROV actually works directly with with manufacturers, and so they have been working with those manufacturers for many years now. So this is kind of cool. And what will happen also is that CROV will get back to you if there's any question, if there's any concern or whatever. They will get back to you as the order is being processed. So this is really good. We love the fact that they keep in contact with you, they communicate with you, just to make sure that you and them are on the same page. When we talk about CROV Dropshipping, CROV has actually partnered with a very well-known dropshipping platform, Doba, to actually handle their dropshipping sort of capability. So this is really good. And what we love is that Doba has been, we have reviewed Doba on this show and on this show in the past. Doba is really great. Doba is compatible with all major shopping cart providers. We're talking about Amazon, eBay, Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Wix, Newegg, and many more. This is really good. And with Doba, you also have the ability to tap into a larger network of dropshipping suppliers. So when you think about CROV and Doba, you have to think about a partnership that is just fantastic for you, the dropshipper. So this is really good. And so yeah. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about CROV dropshipping. And is it worth it? Is it not worth it? We'll see. Let's talk about the registration here. So how do you register on CROV? The thing is, you just have to go to crov.com, and you will see on the top right corner of the page, you just want to follow the steps. Very straightforward, nothing complicated. Again, remember, no credit card needed. You don't have to pay anything at all. You just have to set up your account, and everything starts once you set up your account. So you put your email, and they'll basically they'll send you a notification, and you just have to acknowledge the email. And so basically, they'll ask you for things like country, region, email, password, your name, first name, last name. You have to put your business name also. Okay, you got to have a business though. By the way, if you are in the States, you got to have a business. That's without saying. And you got to put your phone number so that anybody from CROV can contact you, especially if you are placing a sourcing request, they'll contact you. Okay, and so if you already have a personal account, it might be great right now to upgrade that account to a business account. That way you'll be able to have access to all the full functionalities of CROV. Because again, we're speaking about dropshipping business, and so there are certain things you will not be able to. There are certain transactions you will not be able to process if you're not a business. So you got to be a business first, because because they'll ask you questions. And the thing is, some manufacturers, they only sell to businesses. They don't do B2C. So actually, to upgrade your account, your personal account to a business account, you have to go to settings, account settings, and you will see. You can see on the screen here. You click upgrade to business account. And then that's really easy. Once you do this, basically a CROV will process the request automatically, and within 5, 10, 15 minutes, your personal account becomes a business account. In some cases, it might take longer, but you need to go through that transaction first. You got to go through that step first for a CROV to transform your personal account to a business account. When we talk about, I want to talk to you about something very important. If you are going to do dropshipping through CROV, you might want to be part of something called the CRP. So CRP is a CROV retailer partnership, which is basically a program specifically designed to help retailers. So CROV wants to actually work with a lot of US retailers. And the cool thing is that if you join the CRP, you are able to tap into a network of many suppliers. You have a lot of manufacturers and suppliers from China. So basically, you're talking about what? You're talking about affordable prices. We love the fact that there is a multitude of products also that are actually registered into the CRP. So what you want to do is that I want you to look on the screen right now. And so to join the thing, you just go to a CROV website, and you have to click on you see, there's something called the retailer program. So the retailer program, you just click on that, and when you click on that, it will just walk you through a few things. So the bottom line here is that you just want to be in a new category. Okay, so you can be registered on CROV, but you have to be registered extra for the CRP, because for the CRP there are additional advantages. There are extra advantages that come with the CRP, and we specifically recommend that you join the CRP if you are thinking about doing dropshipping through CROV, okay? Because of the fact that I just told you, you have economies of scale, you have affordable prices, you have a better support, like better customer support. You can tap into better and I would say better sourcing opportunities. And you will be talking to manufacturers who are quick to get back to you. So you have all kinds of advantages that you would want to avail yourself of if you're interested in dropshipping via CROV. Especially, remember, as I told you, if you want to do a dropshipping via CROV, at some point you're going to have to integrate via Doba, because Doba is the official partner the official dropshipping partner of CROV. So it is a great thing to have. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about CROV Dropshipping. This is a CROV Dropshipping review. I want to talk to you now about funding products. So let's say how do you actually navigate the CROV website? How do you find products? The thing is that you basically, when you go on the web page, on the homepage, you will see like a search. You will see a search, the search bar, where you can just type whatever item you want. So just type the name or features of the product you're looking for. So just put that in the search field and just hit enter. Okay. So what will happen here is that CROV will give you a series of results, and so that's really good. But this is if you already have a clear idea of what you're looking for. Now, if you have not decided what products you like to buy, you can also try, like CROV has a very nice categories section where you basically have they have listed products by category. So you can actually go straight to the category you want, DIY, home, entertainment, whatever, and you can actually make your choice there. And this is good. And or you can actually go in the CROV does have a promotion page. So this is a place where they have like products on sale, and you can actually try that page also to see if you're lucky there. So the bottom line here is that what I want to say here, you can see on the screen here, that's the category. You see where it says all products. You have electronics, home, garden, and tools, automotive, clothing, shoes and jewelry, sports, computers, office supplies, blah blah blah. So these are the categories. Okay, and so this is kind of fine. So the bottom line here is that you're able to actually go straight to the point and see exactly what you want. And this is kind of cool. Now, one thing I want to say also is that there could be opportunities whereby if you want to buy, let's say, large quantities, you can actually get a great price through CROV. The thing is here is that you have to actually either go through CROV, or you can just click please negotiate with the seller. So what will happen here is that CROV can actually do the negotiation for you, or you can do it yourself. If you have built a good rapport, or you think you have a good rapport with the seller, just negotiate with the seller directly. Okay, so it's all possible. The thing is, if you can't find what you need on CROV, you can actually place, like you can send your product request on the landing page. You can see on the screen here. You just have to let CROV know, hey, listen, I would love to have this product. Can you guys please help me out? And they'll help you out to work. And so that's one. Or you can also click learn more or product request to leave your requirements. So you have a lot of ways to actually contact CROV, and they'll take care of you, and they'll see what they can do for you. So this is really good. So the possibilities are there. It's totally, that's what we love with CROV. We love the flexibility, and we love the possibilities. I want to talk to you about placing orders. Let's talk about placing orders. So how do you actually place an order? The cool thing about CROV is that it's so easy to place an order. Nothing complicated, very easy to place an order. So the thing is that if you see a product that you like, make sure you check product details and add to cart. It's like you're shopping on any website, okay? So when you're ready to place an order, you can click proceed to checkout on the shipping cart page. Just continue the checkout. You can also negotiate prices directly with the seller by clicking please negotiate with the seller button on product details page if you want to buy large quantities. So once you and the supplier make an agreement, you can directly place order upon the seller's quotation. Okay, so this is kind of fine. So placing that, so if you can see on the screen here, I just want you to look on the screen. You see where we have like so you have a lot of ways here, a lot of options here. You can say deliver to you, so the product will be delivered to you. Or you can say pick up in warehouse. There's also the possibility of picking up the product directly in the warehouse. So if you are lucky to live in the vicinity of a CROV warehouse, you can actually go there and pick up the product yourself. Okay, I mean, there are some dropshippers who love that option because they would like to sort of like they want to test the products They want to validate the product themselves before start selling the product. So if you are that kind of person, that's totally fine. Okay. And so basically, or you can also click save for later. Okay. So if, for instance, a product is not available at the moment, you can also save the products for later. And this is kind of cool. And also, or you can actually negotiate with the seller. So, you have all kinds of possibilities here. Now, there could be some cases where your order will be closed if maybe the product is not available, or you haven't paid, or your account has been subject to some kind of penalty. So the thing is, you want to contact CROV to ask why, and they'll let you know. Okay. And the one thing I want to say also is that when we talk about the delivery time, if it could take 2 to 5 working days if you are in the US, or you can just go pick up the order yourself. And just remember that basically the seller may dispatch your order within 3 to 7 business days. Okay. And if your order is not delivered, was delivered later than the guaranteed time, you can actually contact the seller. So there's no problem here. You can contact the seller, and you can have a conversation at that time. Now, one thing I want to say here is that CROV does ship to the quasi-United States. So they ship to 48 states. So this is kind of cool. And the cool thing is that they also ship to DC, by the way. And now CROV does not deliver to any PO boxes, military APOs or FPOs, as well as to Alaska, Hawaii, American Samoa, Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, or the U.S. Virgin Islands. So they actually just deliver to the continental USA. Okay. And but hey, listen, if you are able to go to a CROV warehouse, you can actually pick up the goods yourself. Yes, I think I showed you before that you can click the option pick up in the warehouse when adding items to the cart. So again, you have the possibility there. One thing I want to say also is that you are able to, like, if you haven't received your order, remember, you always have the option to reach out to CROV, or you can contact the seller. Now, what we have seen here is that what works in reality, or what works in real life, is that it's just better to contact the seller and also send an email, a reminder to a CROV. Just let them know what the situation is. But overall, one thing we love about the CROV dropshipping is that it's very straightforward. It's very affordable. Like we analyze a sample of 15 to 20 products, and we saw that those products are cheaper, or 15 to 20% cheaper than cheaper on CROV than on other platforms. So is it a good dropshipping platform? We think yes. One thing we don't like with CROV is that sometimes the deliveries can take longer. Like they're telling you 7 days, but sometimes you can go to 15 days, sometimes 21 days. But I think this is not CROV's fault. It's mostly the supplier. Okay, but hey, listen, with anything dropshipping, sometimes you score good deals, sometimes you score less good deals. I mean, less than good deals. So it's all about you managing your expectations like reasonably, and follow along and really start little. The good thing is you're not actually paying anything up front, because CROV is making its money anyway by taking a cut of the transaction. So basically the CROV is charging the supplier. So you can start little and really see how things work and take it from there. All right, let's quickly recap today's conversation. So I was just talking to you about CROV dropshipping. So I gave you the overview. I spoke to you about the process, the registration, how to find products, how to place orders, and the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.